G'day gamers, Aussie Wargamer here in Moree, Australia, and welcome to my channel. On this episode, I'll be counting down my top 5 favourite female minis in the 28mm scale. With the release of Daughters of Khaine, we got some bonza new lady minis, and G-dubs have been creating some great female minis that aren't just sculpted for the male gaze, which is beaut. Before we get to the list though, here's an honourable mention for a mini that's not out yet. The new Hermione mini from Knight's Models. Their whole range of Harry Potter minis look amazing, but this one in particular is just such a cracker sculpt. The way her scarf wraps around is so dynamic, and the likeness to Emma Watson is spot on. Check out all the HP minis from Knight's Models, available for pre-order now. So let's get to the list proper, eh? Number 5 is Euphema, the Cloud Giant from Reaper Minis. I loved painting this mini. I converted mine into a Morgul that manifests as the Lady of the Lake for my Bretonian-themed Death Army. There's some great textures, and I love the look on her face as she leans down to survey all the puny humans she's about to destroy with a giant club. Plus, being a Reaper Bones mini, you get this cracking sculpt for a right bargain. Number 4 on the list is the new heart renders from the Daughters of Khaine. I like the heart renders over the life takers because I reckon the masks really suit these sculpts and make them look like the terrifying badasses they are. They're visually interesting, and I love the veins on the wings. Number 3 is the Grey Knight from Pathfinder minis. I love this mini because it shows you can sculpt something really feminine without resorting to things like boob armour. I like that she's fully helmeted as well, but her hips and the way she's posed show us she's a woman. I love the sculpt of the helmet. The eye slits and curves of the face piece looks fantastic. Alright, number 2 is Darksword Mini's Thief of Hearts number 7. So her armour is kinda male gazy, and I'm going to close up the armour on her sternum with a bit of green stuff. But other than that, my goodness, I love this miniature. All the elements work really well together, from the billowing cloak to the Superman-like pose of the figure to the reach of the feathered wings. She's dynamic and imposing, and is just a rip snorter of a mini. Good stuff. Well, here we are at number 1. My favourite 28mm female miniature is the old Lamian vampire with the cat from 6th edition Warhammer Fantasy Battle. I like this model for a bunch of reasons. Firstly, it has some nostalgic value for me, as it was one of the first miniatures I ever owned. I ended up repainting it a bunch of times and lent it to a shop for their display, but they moved to a different town and I never saw it again. I really like the idea of the cat. Like, this is an awesome Sheela that will tear you apart, but she likes cats. It's a great juxtaposition of brutality and warmth. Her outfit has that classic low fantasy look, and the mounted version came with a super classy horse head. I love it. Well, that was my list of favourite female minis. Let me know what yours are in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay tuned if you want to hear more of my voice. Catch us later.